doing? David Taub here. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today, I have a lesson for you on drop D tuning. Just an easy beginner lesson. If you're not too familiar with the tuning, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, how easy it is to move around in it, what are the advantages, easy ways to create riffs. There's many reasons why drop D tuning is so awesome. A few of them are it's heavy sounding, it's easy to play power chords using one finger, and it just gives you some different sounds and a little different palette. Much like many other alternate tunings. And it's very easy to get your guitar in drop D tuning because you're just changing the tuning on one string. Every other string stays the same. In standard tuning, it's low E, A, D, G, B, E, right? But now we're going to take that low E string and drop it down a whole step to a D. So now you have this nice low D note. And if you notice, that D should sound the same as your fourth string, which is a D. They're both ringing out to the pitch of D, right? And then when you add your A string in there, on your bottom three strings, you have a beautiful D5 chord. And hey, if you want a free video lesson and ebook where I talk more about the notes on the neck and diagram out scales and all kinds of really killer stuff, click on the link below. I'll send you a free video lesson that's paired with a killer ebook. It's a great reference book that you'll find you'll use throughout your guitar journey. I'll send it to you for free. Just click on that link below. It allows you to play low power chords with only one finger. So why does this work? Because this low E string is now a low D string. What it does is it shifts all the notes. So before, when you played a power chord like this, right, where your first finger was a whole step away, that note to make it that same power chord is now here. So you do this basically, but no one's going to play it like this. You just use your first finger and you bar across all three strings, low three strings, and you have that same power chord, but with one finger. You can do a lot of things very fast, which would be a little harder when you'd be sliding them around using three fingers. You could do with one. So let me explain some of the chords and the notes, and then we'll start applying them. Now the chords will line up like this. You have this open D5, right? Second fret, if you bar across all three, that's now an E5. Because remember, you're in D, that low D. So the first fret would be an E flat note, then E. Third fret would be your F now, which normally your F would be at the first fret, right? Everything is shifted down a whole step. F sharp, G at the 5th fret. G sharp, A is at the 7th fret now. B flat is your 8th fret. B is 9. C is 10. C sharp is 11. D is 12. Is your octave. Okay, if you don't know the notes yet, that's okay. Here's why that's important. So let's say we want to riff around. I'll get you going easy. Let's just take all the chords in the key of D minor, right? Because you have this open D, makes it really easy to start banging stuff around in the key of D minor. So we're going to play D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, and D. That's all the notes in the key of D minor. So any combination of those chords is going to work nice together because those are all the notes in that D minor scale. But if you have a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content, right? If you like the video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share, and also please leave a comment below. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see in the future, or maybe what gear you'd like to see reviewed, or how you like this lesson. But leave a comment below, and we sure appreciate your support. So the first thing, now that you know these batch of chords, and I'm not saying that you can't write riffs or whatever and use these other notes that aren't in D minor, because you can. They're just outside, but I'm just saying to give us a jump off point. So just kind of get comfortable at first, hopping around on those notes, using just downstrokes at first. just playing 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then the open D5. Then muted. Right? And then you could start throwing in some other stuff. And if you start putting in like other notes, 3rd fret, the C, the D, and the E, 3rd, 5th, and 7th on the A string, you can start mixing them in. Just to get the ideas churning. Doesn't even have to sound that musical yet, but this way it'll get you moving around a little bit. Then try to do like a rhythm pattern. Again, my hand is laying right on the bridge. That doesn't stop. These are all just exercises to get you used to kind of chugging along and throwing in these power chords, right? And basically, once you get a rhythmic idea, you're just going to be using some other techniques in order to create music. Like I was doing in the opening, I was, throwing in some octaves. And I was doing that chucking. And all that is, again, just another technique, is you're just loosening up pressure. So just try something just to practice it. Now I'm just loosening pressure after that 2nd chord. And when you loosen pressure, you don't hear the chord, you just hear that chuck sound or that wick whack. You do it muted, and bring up the volume. See, there I'm going to that 6th fret, which is outside the scale, but that's okay. That's kind of the movement. But then you throw in, a little rhythmic right hand, pick hand. And then you're starting to hear these riffs kind of jump out at you. Now in the opening, I was down on the 5th string, just playing octaves, playing a C to a D octave, playing the A string at the 3rd fret, G string at the 5th fret, skipping over the D, but muting it. That's the sound you want, not this. See, if you let the D ring, no good. So the what you could try to do is just take that octave. Again, I'm keeping it basic. I'm always going to that D because I want you to start hearing how you can start sounding really good very easily and quick. And then I was jumping up to the 10th and 12th fret. If I slow it down, you heard that down up in between. And these are all just ideas to get you going. Now I'm starting to slide. So get comfortable sliding around, right? Once you get comfortable, you don't have to play like super fast. Even slow riffs in this tune, if you can get a groove going, can sound really heavy and cool. Right, and there I'm just incorporating things like artificial harmonics, vibrato, with, sliding on single notes. palm muting, and then you got something. So mess around with the different techniques and devices. There's so much you could do, throwing in like an octave or throwing in these single notes with these power fifth chords and just having fun and experimenting with it, right? So I hope this lesson has helped you, and we're just kind of getting started. This is just the basics in drop D tuning. We're just trying to crack the door open, give you some things to experiment with, to have some fun and make some noise, right? Please remember to subscribe to the channel. That really helps us keep bringing the content, and we so appreciate it. Please share and like the video, and please leave a comment below. And don't forget, click on that link in the YouTube description box. I'll send you a free video lesson and free ebook packed with information that you'll really enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us over the years. We so appreciate your support. You guys and gals rock, all right? Take care, and remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Rock on.